This thing is huge. What's up YouTube? Welcome to New Parents in Training. So today we have this new Dyson Outsize. Now, just FYI, this video is not sponsored, nor did we purchase this vacuum ourselves. So we actually got this vacuum through this company called Knock. So I will talk about this company in a little bit and kind of give you an idea. We actually having this vacuum for about 7 days of free trial. So time is of the essence. Now let's just jump into unboxing, and I have to get this thing tested to see how well it performs. So anyway, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Alright, so this thing is ginormous. We have our fair share of Dyson product at home, and this one is full size clean without the cord. So in my head, I'm picturing the regular size vacuum with just the battery pack. Yeah, and so anyway, so let's open it up. Let's see here. So we have the connecting tube. Oh wow, this is cool. They already have a return label created for me inside this package. Okay, so this is the vacuum head. Oh my goodness, this thing is large. So this is the instruction. Charging cable, battery. Alright, more accessories, smaller head, brush, more brushes, and one more accessory that they have. Okay, let's see. Let's take out this big. Oh man, this thing is large. Alright, so I took out one of the battery. So this vacuum comes with two. So the second one is already attached to the body itself. This is much bigger than what we have tried out before, what we have seen in terms of handheld vacuum. And one more charging cord, and they have a return instruction here. Alright, so here is the vacuum itself. Alright, so as my wife pointed out, this thing looked kind of dirty. Initially, I thought it was just like a bunch of box particle that's kind of dusting this vacuum up. But it looks like it's been used before. So I think part of what Knock does is just send out this kind of product for people to try it out and test it. And so I think this thing is being used before. That's why they don't charge us anything, and we just have to return it in about 7 days. Either way, I'm gonna go try it out since it's here. Let's talk about some of the features before we start testing this out. So as you can see here, there's a little LCD screen here. So if you press it, so it has 3 different suction modes. So right now it's in medium, and then you have the eco, which is you're gonna have the longest battery life, and then you have the boost, where you have the shortest but as the most powerful. Now if you hold it down, you are going to a different menu. Here you will see language. You can select different language. And then here is alert. Well, alert is if the vacuum got stuck or there's something happening, then the vacuum itself will vibrate. So that way will notify you there is something wrong. And then as a menu, so in order to exit, you have to hold down the button. The way that you operate this vacuum is you actually have to hold down the button here, the on and off button, in order to continue operating this vacuum. So that's a little bit tricky because this thing is quite, not only as large, but it's also heavy. So the way that you take out a battery is right underneath here. There's a red tab. So it's good that they mark everything that you can press or open with the red label. So that way you will know where to go. So this makes quite easy. So you have to press it down in order to take it out. So that's how you swap the battery. So this is really cool because they come with 2 batteries. So if one battery in the middle of your vacuuming is dead, then you can use the other one and plug it in. You'll be able to continue to finish your job. And now let's talk about the head really quick. So right here, you will see there's a plus, and there's a center, and then there's a minus. Plus means if you need a lot more suction power. So this way, if you press it here, then if you have a large debris or dust that need to be sucked up, then you put it into the plus. Now in the normal mode will be in the center. Now if If you have carpet that's kind of tall and when you vacuum you have a lot of resistance, then you have to put into the minus, so that way it's easier for you to vacuum. So I think it kind of raises the rotor up and down, so that way you can get a better suction depending on how high or how low it is. Pull it up, this is where you can release it and then get the rotor out. So if you need to unhair anything, this way is much easier than before where you have to go underneath and then try to pull all the hair out. So yeah, this roller is quite user friendly. So let me try this vacuum out. So I have 3 pounds of coffee grounds here. Let's start out with the medium mold. Alright, so there are a couple of spots that's left. It didn't pick up everything. Alright, so let's try the eco mold. Alright, so as you can see, there are more debris left here. So yeah, this I have to go more than once in order to pick up everything. So as you can see, eco mold is the longest. Alright, so lastly, let's try the boost. So I presume I can pick up everything here, hopefully in one go. Oh yeah, the boost is really powerful. Yeah, one go, I'm able to pick up everything off the ground. Alright, so while you guys are watching me vacuuming, let's talk about some of the pros and cons of this vacuum. First of all, let's talk about the pros. This vacuum is big and powerful. We vacuum our house on a regular basis, almost once a week. But man, this thing pick up a lot of dirt. Normally when we dump trash out from other vacuums, it takes about like 2 weeks to fill the canister. But this one go and vacuum the house and we already are pretty full in terms of the dirt. This particular vacuum system comes with 2 batteries. So I test this vacuum out. We're in 2 modes. I use 1 battery on max mode alone. So for the max mode, initially it tells me I have 9 minutes and 27 seconds in this battery. And it come out to be roughly about that amount of time. So it took me 9 minutes and 07 seconds to run out of juice for that 1 battery pack. For 9 minutes, I was able to vacuum majority of the 2nd floor. So then I swap it to a different battery pack and turn on the econ mode. Now for the econ mode, initially the vacuum was telling me I have 79 minutes and 23 seconds left. It took me another 9 minutes to finish the entire house. The machine was telling me I have 66 minutes and 20 seconds left for the econ mode. So according to the machine, I used up 13 minutes. But according to my clock, I only used 9 minutes of runtime. So if you have a house that's about 2,000 square foot, yeah, this vacuum will definitely get your house clean with the 2 battery packs it provided. Alright, so let's talk about some of the cons. For one obvious one is the price tag. This vacuum costs $799.99. This is an $800 beast. The price tag alone is kind of scaring a lot of people off. But granted, if you go to their website, a lot of times they have deals going, and especially where I got from Knock, I'll tell you a little bit about it toward the end of the show. Essentially, aside from just letting you try out the product, they also give you a 20% discount code as well. So you can take advantage of that and knock down even more if you want to buy one of this vacuum. Second thing I find very annoying about this is when you are having this on the max mode, you cannot hear anything else. I mean, this thing is so loud and the fan is blowing hot air onto your arm and your upper body. It will make your surrounding hot, that's for sure. They only provide you with a squeeze trigger. That means you have to constantly squeeze the trigger in order to have this vacuum to be on. Now that's very tiresome. For the previous smaller models of Dyson's handheld, I mean, it's okay because they are lightweight, but this thing weighs over 5 pounds. And if you have to constantly squeeze for 9 minutes, now granted, you can switch your arms around when you are vacuuming with this vacuum, but you will get tired, that's for sure. Either your arms get really sore or your finger is going to get really tired at the end of it. Because how big the canister is, you might not be able to get underneath furniture. So this wrap up my review for this Dyson Outsize. In terms of vacuum products, this is a monster. It does get the work done, but you do need to have some kind of trade-off because the sheer size of this vacuum. So throughout this show, you've been hearing me talking about knock. So let me just share with you what knock is and how we're able to get this vacuum to test for 7 days for free, and also the 20% discount. When I first learned about knock through Dyson, actually. Dyson, we're on their email list, so they will send us regular emails. One of the email containing this service where we can get to try Dyson product without any charge. Because of that email, I learned about knock and I went on there and signed up. And lo and behold, yeah, it is hassle-free. Though you have to put in your credit card information if you decide to purchase the product down the road. So they will not charge you initially. As long as you send back the product within the 7 days window, they will not charge you for late fee either. So that's pretty cool. And also get this, they will ship to you for free. And when you ship back the product, they will give you a return label. So there will not be any cost to you as long as you ship it back within that 7 days period. Initially, when I signed up, they're going to send us the Dyson Outsize. But unfortunately, at the time, the product was delayed in terms of shipping. But their customer service was very on point. They constantly send us email updating us when the product will arrive. At the same time, because of the delay, they wanted to give us a $40 gift card in exchange for waiting. So not only we get to try this product for free, but they also end up giving us $40 Visa gift card as well. So yeah, that's in a nutshell, that's how we end up getting this Dyson for tried out. All right, there you have it, folks. So if you have any questions, comment down below. And until next time, bye.